Good afternoon, Professor. And today, for my special occasion speech, I'll be talking about my grandmother's funeral and the time that I had to perform. I wouldn't say perform, had to say a poem at my grandmother's funeral. Okay, let's start off by my grandmother. She was born in 1940 and she grew up without, she didn't have the advanced technology that we have nowadays, so they kind of grew up in a more tougher and stricter era where they were working more, because my grandmother was born in the 40s. She had 12 siblings and 2 married parents. My grandmother also lived through the civil rights era, so that was kind of a tough era, I would say. Throughout the years, it was tough for her though. She was also taught at an early age. My grandmother was taught at an early age the different kind of trees and what type of birds, the different type of birds, and the different type of plants. It's funny is because you wouldn't expect somebody at a young age to know the different type of trees, the different type of plants, or the different type of birds, and what type of specific food the birds would need. My grandmother was also very caring and loving. She was understanding as well. She loved her family, and yeah, she also valued the church a lot. My grandmother was big, religious. She was big in the Lord, and she always tried to get us to go to church a lot. So was my grandfather, who was a deacon. And so, yeah, my grandparents always tried to get us to go into church. They taught us a lot, made sure that we were up to date when it comes to the Bible. Also, my grandmother made sure we did not waste food. Growing up as a kid, I remember anytime you didn't finish the food, she would make sure that before you throw it in the trash, that it would be finished. And if you didn't finish it, you would just be sitting there. My grandmother was big on that. She did not like people wasting food at all. She was also a mother. My grandmother was a mother to 2 sons and 1 daughter. The daughter is my mother, and she was also a wife to my grandfather. She was a good mother, raised my 2 uncles, and my mother did the best for all 3 of them. Made sure they were all well raised and all properly set to go for what they had to accomplish in life. In her 60s, she got her medical assistant certification because she had a job that she worked at, because she was in like the medical field. The job, they ended up going out of business for 30 years. So that kind of played a crucial role for my grandmother's life. So she ended up having to go back to college, where she ended up getting her, like I said, medical assistant certification in her 60s. Because she was a lot older than a lot of the other females in there, she was very much respected. And for my poem, I don't really remember specifically what the poem was. I just know that it was a big moment, so I can honor my grandmother, because I knew that she was a woman that cared about all of us, and she wanted the best for me, and she was one of my favorite people on earth. So I felt honored to have to speak at my grandmother's funeral. Thank you.